Time now. Hi, good evening, everybody. I'd like to start on time today, and all of you come in on time. Well done. Because after that, I'm going to do my prayer for tonight, because tomorrow is a Good Friday. This is where my God Jesus was crucified on the cross. All right. So anyway, welcome. Please turn on your camera. Thank you so much. Hope you cooperate with me. Thank you, sir. Now, this is the recent ABCD. Last week, only the three of you came here. Some of them got CCA exam. I'm not exam. CCA competitions. Blah blah blah. So look at our dear friends Han Ling. So yesterday, last week, his attitude was 7. Okay, he was very responsible initiative to give ideas and torture Uncle Raymond. Well done. Behavior in class was really good. 7.5 out of 10 is actually A1. Anything that is 7 and above is considered good. Anything below 7, well, you got to do something about it. So creative, of course, that day was very good, even though we have a small class. Disciplines, like I think, Han Ling, after Uncle Raymond implemented this student performance appraisal, a lot of students decided to give up or not to continue, whatever reason. So I don't know why. Or some say that because they got other commitments or other things like that. So I will. This is a bit extra work for Uncle Raymond, but I think it's worth it. So you see, from last week, Han Ling, you have done very well. Okay, very good. So, but last week I remember give you a homework. Our dear friend number 2 lah. Fair enough, Han Ling. Last week you never had any homework, ma. I cannot play cheat to say, oh yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Chen, your son got handing homework. Not fair, So this is lying, So those of you who never turned up last week, right? Whatever reason you're not here last week, that one no count, not counted. So if you are even got 5 homework, you're handing 1 homework only, it's considered as 3. Okay, get it? So this is 2. That's for Han Ling. For
Chair.
Yes.
For the 1, 2, and 3, is it the 1 is better, right?
Yeah, of course. 1 means you handing homework. So when your parents look at the whole month's charge, let's say, okay, I don't mind Han Ling, okay, let's say you 2, but here you got 1, and then 3. Of course, if you are the father and your son, next time your son attend my lesson, Han Ling, you look at your son, you say, hey, okay, not bad, only 1 lesson never handing, correct now, right? But if let's say if you're like that too, okay, let's take for example, Ipo, Ipo like that. Oh my goodness. Wow, Ipo like that means what? Ipo, for Yufan, this one too much. The whole month never handing homework already. Okay, 明白 All right, so like today, don't worry, today we got some exam going on. Yeah, seriously exam. But if today you submit your homework by Google Classroom, okay, Siren, if you submit to Uncle Raymond by WhatsApp, by Google, by this chat group here, okay, you will consider as 3. Okay, but if at home, you consider as 1. Submit, okay? Right, so I don't want to change. I will put 2 for Han Ling, just to play safe. So I forgot. Okay, let me share whether this one, I'm not sure I've done this now because I add some ideas inside here. Did I share this with you all? Did I share this on Siren?
Yeah, some of us.
Siren 有吗？医师有吗？Siren 没有啊？ Last week, right? Is it last week?
Yeah, you only shared to like three people.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, Siren and Yi Shi and Yi Bo. AISP. I'm not sure whether you watched the video last week. Aspiration, inspiration, motivation. Yi Shi, Siren and Yi Bo. For now, if Siren asks you where is your aim, that means you straight away must know this. Okay, what is your aspiration, inspiration, and motivation? So don't mind. For the benefit of these 3 gentlemen here, okay, Yi Bo and Yi Shi and Siren. Siren, let's start from you first, okay? Siren, which one do you think is more important in your life? Okay, look at the definition here. So Yi Shi, are you there, Yi Shi? Hi, Yi Shi, can I see your face? Yi Shi, hi, hello. Yi Bo, okay, please look at the definition and tell me which one do you think is more important. To me, Siren, inspiration to Uncle Raymond is more important. Okay, I need inspiration. Without the inspiration 就是那个所谓的串力串什么力哎呀，一些我又忘记了。想象力还是串力？
创造力还是想象力都可以。
想象力 correct。 Okay, I will not have. Okay, for example, Siren, I am being inspired to be a lawyer all along until today. Even the day I get 80 years old, if I can finish my law degree, I will be damn bloody happy. Okay, so what inspired me to be a lawyer? Okay, because I always got bullied when I was young. Okay, so when I go older, I want to be lawyer to defend those people who are being bullied. So inspired being that because I was being bullied but when I was young, and I was inspired by some very motivated stories and motivated movies. Okay, so they give me the aspirations to work hard to become a good lawyer. But prior to be a good lawyer, I need that inspiration, right? Because, for example, if I'm become a good lawyer, I need some ideas to defend my client. I must have good evidence. I must have good inference skills, compatibility skill, reliability skill, all the skills that I need to defend my lawyer. 如果你看那个宋世杰吗？你有看过宋世杰吗？是一个很出名的 ，during the Qing Dynasty 的秦朝，他是一个很出名的判官，好像 lawyer 这样 ，OK。可是他父亲哦，于凡的遗绪，他的父亲哦，我是他的父亲还是谁啊？他的父亲是一个很厉害的 lawyer， 可是他每次帮哦，是帮那些有钱人，跟有些贪官的。So every time 于凡 ，every time when he won a case one of his son would die. Very sad 哦，他每次一赢的一个 case 他的儿子就死掉，所以他总共死了共7、8个孩子。最后他的father剩下他最后一个就是那个宋世杰，所以他的父亲信源就跟他讲说 ，You must be a good, like today lesson you must be a good, honest and sincere lawyer. Okay, so Siren, which one do you think is more important to you? Please unmute your mic. So Siren and Yishu and Yipo last week you never turned out, but today I will be judging you from your ABC your attitude, behavior, characters, and discipline and your excellence. Okay, back to you, Siren.
Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, please explain why.
Because you need inspiration first so that you can have aspiration, and then motivation. It can just be like to complete your homework, so I don't think it's so important.
That's all?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. How about Yishu? Which one do you think is more important?
Kind wisdom.
Sorry again, I can't hear you, my dear. Can you what?
Kind wisdom. Like from 1 to 3.
Why? I
Say
can't hear
kind
you.
wisdom from 1 to 3.
Can you what listen?
He said, can I list them from 1 to 3?
Oh, so sorry. Thanks, Hanling. 对不起，因为你 move away very far away from the mic. Yes, of course. Very good. Then I'll give you 2 marks for creativity.
For me, right, motivation will be the first one, because if you have the motivation to do things, no matter what it is, you're likely to be successful. Instead of other aspiration and inspiration. Then for me, the second one is aspiration, because if you have a dream for something, then you will likely have motivation too and inspiration, because you have interest and you have a dream in it. So you'll be more likely to also, like do things more to work to your goal. Then the lastly is inspiration because to me, 我不是在自卖这块 but I think I'm quite a creative person.
You're
So
quite a
I
what? Sorry,
lack of
you're quite a what? I didn't hear you. You're quite a what?
creative person.
Oh.
Can I say that?
Okay, you are quite a creative person, is it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't really lack of inspiration.
Okay. Sure. So the Yishu, maybe for Yishu and Yipo, what Yishu said just now is called MAI, M-A-I. So I use it, all of you listen, we can use it in the diversity in Singapore. That's something new. Han Ling and Tian Yu and Yifan, next year you'll be doing this topic, right? Yipo and Yishu, the social study, diversity, listen carefully. Yishu 给我一个很好的概念，用在新加坡政府的 diversity. First of all, the Singapore government was being motivated to ensure all the races that they are staying in harmony. Like today I went to Geylang Serai, 的那个所谓的我们华人的 Chinatown. 因为马来人的过年是在 Geylang Serai, right? So I was selling my eco-friendly there, the products. So I see a lot of Malays. As you know, now the Malays cannot eat, right? Only at night then they can eat fasting, right? But surprisingly, you can see all the Malays are so very disciplined, walking around, buying things. But there are some Chinese, of course, we can eat lah. But we are very considerate, no? That means we eat at one corner, not like eat already. Ask my Muslim friend, like let's say Ipo is a Muslim friend, hey, apa, makan, what do you eat? This is very bad, right? How can you, right? So what I meant here is that what you should give me the idea is the government is motivating all of us to do something. Okay, so do what? That we make sure that we live in a very racial harmony country like Singapore. Okay, that motivate us to learn. And then why issue? That is why it aspire a lot of foreigners like 新人，你是在中国出世的吧 ？Right? Or Singapore?
Yeah.
China, right?
出生不是
China, huh? So what aspire you? That means what make you to have a dream to come to Singapore and study? Because this is a country, right? So wait, can I use this word now? My favorite word I always like to use is 一视同仁啊，听过哦，新人，听过吗？ That means all are equal, right? That's why you aspire you to come to here 嘛，一帆对不对？如果鸡蛋糕，如果是现在，你看最近在美国 New York, right? There's this shooting case, you know, right? 29
That was
crazy.
only yesterday.
Oh,
The
crazy!
New York subway shooting case.
Oh my goodness! Seriously, I tell you, every time I take MRT there in a New York subway, I think I will carry my AK-47. I'll make sure before they shoot me, I'll shoot them. Seriously, we are living in a life of threat. 好像一个绳子，那个刀在你的头上的。So that one not aspire.
I think you'll most likely be like mistaken as the subway shooter before you get shot.
Correct,
Before
no?
they shoot.
Yeah. Anyway, because of my color also, so very sad. That is not aspire me to go there. So Yishu, well done, no? Then what is the last one is your eye, right? Inspiration, right? You see, 在这个国家I think well done, Yishu. You give me a good one for my social study for this Sunday one. Why the government motivate every race, regardless of, I like to use it, regardless of race, language, or religions, motivate every one of us in Singapore to have the aspiration, to have a dream, 对吗？不是说 okay, all the Malays, your dream lousy, never mind, go and stay Pulau Tekong. All the Indian, I tell you, you cannot talk like that, you very bad, you go to Pulau St. John Island. All the Chinese very good, all stay in Orchard. 我跟你讲，于帆，我马上离开新加坡，我不敢住在新加坡。新人 correct I tell you, we have big terrorists. But you see, I was very surprised. Like today, I went to Geylang. They got these 4 young gentlemen, Singren, Malay. They came out the kampung chicken, the first chicken that is mala chicken or something like that in the Malay style. A young man about 20 plus. You know why I know, Singren? Because the media corp, you know what is media corp, right? 新加坡的那个媒体那个 Channel 5那个马来那个 channel 来拍嘞。Anyway, Uncle 你们在那边他有拍到我 ，OK， 只是我没有 make up 而已哈 ，OK ，Why 于帆不可以 make？ 我跟我的女儿借 make up 吗 ？So I was there, but they shoot the scene there. So issue. So you see this give the people 新人 ，OK, if you have the chance next time okay, your parents might scold me I don't care If you have the chance that you are very creative don't work for people. Agree 自己当老板。真的，对吗，于帆 ？Why you work for people? You work for people for 10 hours, you only get 5,000 but your boss get 50,000. 对吗，新人 ？So 新人 if you can come out something a very useful gadgets to make sure to take care of old people, right? Old people when 好像他们是老人痴呆，他们 miss route 不见了then you can have a detector to detect them and take care or maybe 失踪的孩子懂吗？他们去学校can come out these gadgets You're making tons of money, right? So my advice study hard and come out some creative idea. That's called the aspiration. Why? Because eventually you come out the inspiration. Because you have you should, well done, you should. Because I think what you're thinking is you have a good environment. Correct? You have a good education. You have a good HUB right now. You have a good education hub, banking hub, health hub. 对吗？新人 right? The hub So that is why you inspire you to be your own boss, inspire you to be your own scientist, inspire you to be a sustainability person, inspire to be a teacher, inspire you to be a lawyer, inspire to be a volunteer, a helper, you see. Well done, Yishu. Well done, very good. So I will use the MAI, mine. In Thai 国话 my 看 my point nine Thai ขอบคุณครับ สวัสดีครับ Okay, so thank you, Yishu. So it's called the MAI. I didn't think of that, Yishu. Thank you. Okay, back to Yipo. Which one do you think is more important?
I'll say like motivation, because without motivation, like you won't have like the how do I say, the urge to go search for like inspiration or aspiration.
Whoa,
like,
whoa.
To proceed with what you are doing. So thus I think that lacking motivation really like motivation is the most important.
Wow, your this C creative, creativity, and yes, well done. You see, Tian Yu also 给你一个赞. Wow, you talk very mature today. Maybe you go and kiss your bird a few times, then you give you ideas, Yipo. No, I'm not sarcastic, I'm just kidding. Just give me ideas, because you're telling me Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein and Sir Isaac Newton's or Beethoven's, they are motivated to come up with new ideas, a new piece of music, because they are motivated. So see, Beethoven is a deaf person, right? So he's partially deaf, Beethoven. 贝多芬是好像听说是 partially deaf. But what motivates him to come out the music like Ought to Joy, right? You know, Ought to Joy is by him, right? My son is playing the music now, piano lesson. So I told him, I said, why you go and check Google Beethoven's Ought to Joy. Well, I tell you what. Oh, well done. You tell me that tonight the church is open till midnight, so I can go to the church. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so I agree, Yipo, that motivation is a write down. Can you all write for especially for Yipo? Give me a very good one. Motivation is a driving force and factor. Write down. Motivation is a driving force and factors to push to your maximum or even beyond your, start with L. Children, can you help me? End with T. To push to your what? Maximums or what? Start with L, end with T.
Limit.
Thank you. Yes. The sky is the limit. The sky has no limit. Right, guys? Please. So this is this one lesson. Success and failure, you see, 9,999 times equal is motivation. To you, Thomas Edison is motivation to come out light bulb equal. To me, it's not motivation. To me, is that he's inspired right now. Inspiration is the end product. Okay, like what you see, you should very smart. You should put the I as the last part, is the end product. So you find you看last week 我们讲这么多高谈阔论讲到这么多，你看这三个宝贝讲出来的 answer 不一样。所以我们可以大刀阔斧、高谈阔论讲到每个 every lesson when you come with different people, this is the things you see. So guys, Xingren, this is where when you go for debate club in your school or whatever your arguments before you embark in this kind of essay, can you do your own soliloquy? That means talk to yourself. Okay, you know Albert Einstein, all these famous people, they talk to themselves. They are not crazy or idiot or you know, true not, right? They always use the 8W and 1H. Xingren. Why? Why cannot do it? How come? What happened? Which items should I use correctly? Correct or not? True not, Xingren? Right, so continue to get this kind of motivation to ask questions. Well done, Yipo. Yeah, that's motivation, but I still will not agree. I still prefer my inspiration. So, 所谓公说公有理，婆说婆有理其中道理在哪里? Okay, so next one, as you can see, right, this one, Xingren, when you have aim, you replace it with, you see, AIM, you reverse it, it's called MIA, right? In a war, MIA means missing in actions. When the soldier missing in action, good luck. You either get captured, killed, or really tortured. So you see, when you have MIA, reverse the aim, you have mismanagement to lead. Indifference. You know what's the meaning of indifference, Xingren? Okay, 就是这样咯. No difference. That means if the person have been failing for many times, is still, hey, you better pull out your socks now, John. You have been failing, so feel lah, no big deal.
John.
John. I'm talking about John. Okay, so indifference means that you don't give a damn, you don't care. Okay, you don't care. All you need to do is that 你就是说好像 can I use this word 新人守株待兔 that means you just don't continue to buck up, you just there write down this word indifference. If someone tell you 新人 your attitude is your attitude in learning is very indifferent, it's no good that means you did not buck up, you don't move. Okay, so don't use this word indifference. When somebody say indifference, it means no good most of the time. Okay, so next, aimless without a goal, we know that. Okay, I just want to go quickly for that. So just in case you all miss out. Next, why I say 4 to 5 years, right? Xingren and Yishu, Yipo. You look at this one, we say, I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds and people give up when they are only 2 months. You see, aspire to inspire before we expire. I like this. Okay, I think Yifan, last week I asked you to write this, right? I know what I
Make sure like out.
Okay.
Share
Yeah.
the night Wi-Fi moment.
Must be the Ferrari, too expensive. Wait, Lambo. Not Ferrari. The car too expensive so that he don't have money to buy a better Wi-Fi, you know, Wi-Fi server.
Bro needs a better
know, right?
Wi-Fi.
He's out.
He is apparently gone.
can you hear
Oh,
me
he's
now?
back. Sure, you
Yeah, we can know. You like that just now.
Funny, this is my strongest Wi-Fi. I got 2, I got StarHub and Singtel.
What? And they still
Just,
fail.
just sell your Ferrari and buy a better one.
No, I cannot change because I got plan.
No, sure, it's like 2 different service on just the same service, but you use like a Wi-Fi like booster.
No, actually, I already complained to both Singtel and StarHub, and then I even buy extensions for that. You see. Anyway, never mind. Let's move on. You see, you aspire to inspire before you aspire. And this next one, I know what I can do, so I never doubt myself. Can you please, since your exam and test is coming, can you copy this one? I got a P4 student say, Uncle Raymond, can I put this? I say, what you want to put? I know what I can do, so I never give up myself. Whoa. A P4 student at Xingren. He defiant me, no, Xingren. Change it into I never give up myself. I love it, man. Seriously. Please write down and put it big and paste it on the wall. I know I can do, so I never doubt myself. When you paste this on the wall, every morning you wake up, every time you see these statements, you keep reminding yourself, look here, I'm here, there's a purpose. It's called 1, 2, 3. 我有跟你讲过吗，于帆？我没有讲过 1, 2, 3。OK， since 于帆有听过，来，于帆讲给大家听。于帆 regret， 早知道我讲我不知道，这样 Uncle Raymond 会叫我哦。OK，what is 1, 2, 3？ 于帆。If you can say this, I give you 2 bonus mark for your creativity. At least you say 1, 2, 3, say 1 ah.
Yeah, repeat the thing again.
Last week I talked about 1, 2, 3, right? What is that 1, 2, 3 refers to? Yifan?
Can you say one of them?
不可以 I say one of them 你就知道了。
Just give a bit more hint.
Yeah.
生命选择
Oh, I remember 2 choices.
Huh? What is one? What is the one?
Oh, one life.
Well done. You only got 1 life, Xingren, 对吗? You come to this world, you only got 1 life. 2 leh?
2 choices.
Yeah, Xingren, Yishu and Yibo, you only got 2 choices. Either you do, that means can I do that? Either you're successful or you're failure. True now, Xingren. How about 3? Write down if you forget now, because it's going to be very, very useful. If you guys can write this in one of your essay and show it to your examiner, you are, whoa, what is 3? 3月的小雨，哗啦啦啦啦啦，哗啦啦啦流不停，是不是？刘三姐，哎，看到前面那个漂亮的女孩嘞。What is the three? Come on. But you have done a good job. Out of 3, you got 2. You have 1 life, 2 choice, successful or failure. 3 reasons. The first reason that is for your parents. You do it for your parents. The second reason is for yourself. And the third most important reason is for your next generations, for your future generations. Xingren, our great-grandfather, your great-grandfather and my great-grandfather has suffered their life tremendously bad during the Cultural Revolutions, during the Opium War, and during the World War II and World War I, right? They have enough and they suffer through for this period of time for your grandparents and your parents and you. Xingren, sorry, I can't use this word. If you screw up your life, never mind. Your next generation is going to suffer with you. True not, right? So what is 4? If I haven't, you got 1 life, 2 choice, 3 reason, and 4 means 组成一个小家庭. I think nowadays, Han Ling and Tian Yu, the most you and your wife will give birth to 2 children, correct not? So it's 4 person, correct? Then 5 left, 就是买一个 landed property with 5 rooms. 为什么 5 rooms 呢？于凡 1 room for your parents, 1 room for yourself, correct? And then the other 2 rooms, right? Maybe for your 2 children, each one room 嘛，对不对？then the other room 呢？ Maybe a study room or mahjong room, 打麻将。
Mahjong room, let's go.
Yeah, I like mahjong. Okay, 5. Then what happened? Xingren, 6 is the best. You know why? 6-figure salary every month. Wow, Xingren. Hey, 你不要贪啊。If every month you can earn $99,999, 不错哦。Is it true? Hey, every month you earn $99,999 is super good. And what is 7? 7 means the whole year you earn $1 million. More than $1 million. That means within a year, you become a multi-millionaire. So it's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 有意思哦，于凡。有意思吗？ What about 8? 我还没有想到。我想到我跟你讲，我要去厕所想的。这些都是在厕所想的 ，OK? Okay, no, serious, I'm serious. When I'm free, I'm always in the toilet, I think all these things. So all my students know, Uncle, 你是不是在 toilet 想的？说是啊，是真的 ，OK? So one more time, 1 life, 2 choice, success or failure. 3 reasons for your parents, for yourself, for your next generation. 4 is you and your spouse and your 2 children. 5 is with 5 bedrooms for your mom, for yourself, for your children. And 6 is to earn 6-figure salary every month. And 7 will become a multi-millionaire. This is your dream. And you can fulfill it starting from now because I know what I can do. I will never doubt myself. Usain Bolt has won 9 Olympic gold medals within 115 seconds, earning 200 millions for 2 minutes for 20 years. Hey, Xingren, are you a short distance runner? Do you sprint 100 meter? No,
No.
Okay, Uncle Raymond is a sprinter and a swimmer. So by looking at Jamaica, right? Usain Bolt is from Jamaica, right? Hanling, correct? And then this is a small, tiny little country there. And they are competing with US, United Kingdom, Russia, Japan, China, and all the big giants. And yet he managed to be the Olympic gold medal 9 times. Wow. Nothing is impossible. The word impossible means I am possible. So please now, don't choose the word I. That's why I say, Xingren, don't try. You will cry. Always do your best with all your zest to beat the test, to win the rest from east to west, and be top of the crest. That is the most important. By doing all these type of rhyming words, okay, seriously, you will suit SSD. Ready? Xingren right now. Slowly, surely, and definitely you were able to achieve your aim, your aspiration, your inspiration, and your motivation. Because you see, this is where attitude to learn, behavior to serve, character to respect, discipline in everything you achieve an excellent result. And if you feel, give up, hopeless, and inertia means procrastination, delay. Okay? 慢吞吞，慢条斯理。每次我 confuse 一是 sorry help me 事倍功半还是事半功倍是不好的。每次我忘记了，so sorry， 事半是吗？
是上次说过了呀，是看情况的呀。
没有，是不好的。做东西做半途而废，
看情况。
是事半是吗？
半途而废不是。 那个
半
一般来说，情况下来说是事倍功半，
是不好的
的。you do double of the work, but you get half the result.
啊，that is good 啊。哎，no, do double of the work, get
Usually
half the
it's
result, no
bad.
good, no good,
I'm
no
not
good.
sure that's bad.
Yeah,
That's bad, that's bad,
sometimes
correct,
it's
correct.
good, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's good.
事倍功半 ，OK， 是 no good 啊。So please don't give up on 新人 and 怡博 and 怡诗 and all of you. Don't
You hear that again, or is it just me?
He like
Yeah, he like.
man on potato Wi-Fi. McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Chur is frozen in a deep stare. He is contemplating his life choice because we are failures.
can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, hi Cho.
Yeah, hi Chur,
I
you're back.
probably hear that.
Come back
I
from
think you probably
lagging
hear that.
twice. And he's gone.
Yeah, he's out again.
哇，3秒难。
Oh, I'm the
3秒真
host
难。
now apparently. Oh, I'm no longer the host. Well,
Oh, what happened? Why today like that? Damn sian eh. Can you hear me now? I hate to break the momentum. Can you hear me now, Ibo?
yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, yeah. So, children, never give up on all these things. If you want to give up, then you see, it's really hopeless. Give everything what you can do. Okay, next we're gonna do this. Okay, I expect you to write these three right now, please. What is your aspiration, your inspiration, and your motivation? Han Ling and Tian Yu, I think yesterday, you know, right? Tomorrow, you guys will know. Some of them will be presenting this. So same of, okay, for Han Ling and Tian Yu, okay, this is your homework for tomorrow, but this one you can no need to do. For those of you are in this class, please write down these three questions. Xingren, if you can't define your aspiration, inspiration, motivation, what are you going to do for the next 3 to 4 years, right? Or longer in RJ? All right, correct now. Make sense, huh? Right, Ipo, correct now. What are you going to do seriously? If you can't even write your own aspiration, please, I want all of you listen, when you are writing this aspiration, inspiration, and motivation, seriously speaking, Yishin, Ipo, all of you listening, Xingren, if you give me less than 80 words, you fail. So your aspiration must be 80 words, your inspiration must be 80 words, your motivation must be 80 words. I got students say, so uncle, can I write aspiration 100 words, then inspirations 50 words, then motivation 200 words? No. All the three must be 80 and above. Get it? 80 words and above. If you less than 1 word, you fail. That is my criteria. Got it, all of you?
Sure. So me and Han Ling don't need to do this. Or we hand up tomorrow.
No, that one, this one is the tomorrow one, yes. But today one is today one. Who is out already?
But I never come last week, so do I still have to write it for tomorrow lesson?
It's best that you do it.
Okay, can.
Oh, it's best. Because now every day, every week, if I give you homework, you don't do, I'll put 2. But if you do half, I'll give you 3. Okay? So these 3 questions is very important. In fact, last week, Han Ling, you should know, right? These are the 3. In fact, surprisingly, you know who wrote already, right? Susan. Not Susan, sorry. Anyone? I think only one of them. I can't remember. Kai Wen, was it Kai Wen? I can't remember. Okay. So what story do you want to tell? You spent 6 years in primary school, right, Xingren? But maybe you just came in from China, so maybe you are here for only 2 years or 3 years, right? So for those people who have been spending here, like my case, I spent 6 years in my primary school, my 4 years in education in secondary school, my 2-3 years in my junior college, my few years in my university. So practically I spent 18 years to get my 2 degree and 5 diploma. And I'm still aiming for my 3rd master degree. Okay, lifelong learning, write down. It's all about lifelong learning. You will have to write this, Yishi and Yibo, you better write this word, lifelong learnings. It's going to be useful in your skill future in the social study. Seriously, please write these 3 words, because you will see this very often in your social study exam, or even Xingren, you will see this in your some argumentative Singapore's essay, lifelong learning. Okay, so you have to spend all these years to get rid of poverty and not being bullied. See, pain is temporary. If you last, it may last for a minute or an hour or a second or a day or a year, but eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. But if you quit, if you give up, okay, however, it lasts forever. Don't give up. Your parents never give up on you. Seriously, why the hell are you giving up yourself? So this one here, I like this one. So Yibo, can you read the A, B, and then Yishu, can you read the C, D, and then Xingren, can you read the E again? One more time. Yibo?
Attitude is to have a good aptitude, a natural ability to do something, i.e. talent.
Okay, so if you have not seen this word, sorry, I didn't know you're eating. If you see this word aptitude, please write down. Okay, this is the attitude. 就是你的Xingren, if you add all these words together, it's equal to 100. Okay, A is 1, right? Correct. Under the alphabet, 1 to 26, A 是不是 number 1? 对吗 ？T 如果你 count to T T 是排 number 20. So 1 plus 20 is 21. Then plus another 20 is 41. Right? Then I think is number 16 or 17. So you add up all these positions of the alphabet here is actually equal to 100. So that's why it says give the 100% attitude. So this word attitude, 如果你很有空闲you're so free Xingren, go and add out this word attitude. Trust me, it's really 100%. It's 100. Okay. Other words here, any words add up will never give. Some will be 60, 70. Like hope, only 4 alphabet, right? Will definitely cannot add up to 100. So this aptitude is something that your talent, your ability and capability to do something that is useful to you. That is the talent. So you are inborn. Hey, honey, have you heard this? You are born to be a leader, or leader is supposed to be built up. You hear people say that, right? Sometimes
Yeah, quite a lot.
Sometimes you say, well, honey is born natural to be a leader. That means that you have the ingredients to be a leader already. It's just that you are the raw diamonds and not be polished out by the mentor to make you that shining. That means you choose the wrong mentor. And then you cannot shine because you're under this wrong leadership. So this is called the aptitude. You see, at the talent. So you see, sometimes like the K-pop, I like the K-pop in the sense they are, sometimes they can see this guy can dance better. You know how Lu Han, right? Lu Han went all the way to, singer, who is Lu Han, right? My cousin. Why you racist? Why cannot? Usain Bolt also my cousin. So okay, joke aside, so Lu Han 他是中国人，为什么要跑去韩国去 join 那个 is it Super Junior or was it what what group is that what is that group called It's already out.
I actually don't know.
There's a group.
也关注过。
什么 group Very famous group that break off already, right? So you see, they come back. He came back and formed he got the talent. That's why he joined the 奔跑吧兄弟 and even even he was in the movie, right? The Great Wall of China, right? 对吗？他拍一部戏，对不对？你懂吗？ The Great Wall of China.
EXO.
EXO, correct, sorry, EXO, right? So you see, 每个人Xingren, do you know Uncle Raymond always believe all my students are not lazy, they are not motivated. This is where our dear friend Ivo come in. I will agree with you. You are not motivated to push yourself, the aspiration and inspiration. You are just not motivated. You are not lazy. Every one of you inside your genes, you are talented. Xingren, even those spastic children, good. 你看那些人很可怜其实他们也是有 born natural talent 的，只是人家看到他们，你这种怪人的spastic children 哪里有 talent wrong? In the eye of God, He never looked down on any colors, but it's we humans are the the idiots who look at colors. That's why dogs are colorblind. That's why 你听过养一只狗还可以忠心耿耿，喂一只狗会记得你3年，喂一个人3年都会对你忘恩负义。So it's true, that's the things. Where is the B? Let's go, 一博。Behavior
is to carry out basic personality types: optimistic, trusting,
conscientious,
conscientious, and values.
That means your behavior 你的良心好过嘛。When you are behaving in the class, hey, can you behave yourself, no, children? Can you pay attention, no? Can you behave well? Like that means when you and your wife or you and your husband attend a party, are you behaving like someone that is educated? Sometimes some people I think all of you take public transport, right? Public transport. Today I took public transport. I don't want to mention the school. It's quite a good school. So I came back from my Geylang Serai coming home. So in the train, I saw this group of children. They are well to do good school. And they're making a lot of noise and screaming and say, yeah, you betray me, Yifan, you betray me, right? Yifan, you got this boy like you, right? In the MRT there. They know where he got, don't anyhow say very common scene now, Yifan, in the MRT, right? Just because you are a big group, you behave like that. Not right, so this is called the behavior. You must show your behavior well so that number C, Yishi, your turn.
Is to ensure to create the mental, moral, and maturity of you having the ability to deal efficiently with difficult, unpleasant, or dangerous situation.
So you see, when the person is in the train, you see someone behave very badly. So Xingren, Yibo, Yibo, Xingren, and Yishi, all of you, if you in the train or Yifan even in the train, if you see someone take a camera and 再拍那个女孩子 whether 是偷拍她哪一个部分 just 拍她will you dare to stand up and press the bell or do something? Or when you see someone doing the e-cigarette, recently got this guy in e-cigarette, it's e-cigarette smoking in the train 就是抽烟可是他是用那种电的。
That one was on the news. He was smoking
Yeah.
in the MRT.
Correct. Will you dare to stand up? Hey, hello, excuse me. Why are you
So
smoking?
he take picture of the woman. I take picture of him taking the picture of the woman.
Okay, so your characters is 怎么讲打抱不平But be careful Imagine the e-cigarette that guy is all with tattoo. And then recently you see with two guys taking a parang going around to slash people. Wow, recently Singapore is become like a gangster place. 黑社会
Warzone. Mortal Kombat.
My advice is don't be 英雄你不是叶问一个人可以打10个人Okay, so please, your character sometimes have to know when it is. Like for example, Xingren, if you see your friends in the class cheating, will you raise up your hand? Teacher, can you copy? Han Ling also copy. I saw them, he's got the answer sheet inside the pencil box. Will you dare to say that, Xingren?
Yeah.
You having a dilemma, Xingren. 左右为难, right? That friend maybe is your good friend, right?
Yeah.
How? What kind of character you are? When you say unpleasant and difficult situation, right? How?
I will still report to the teacher.
After the exam, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why not immediately?
Okay.
Okay, like to be fair though, if there's a really good friend and like the only thing you wish for them is the best, then you obviously have a dilemma. But I am someone who really likes to stick to rules.
Okay, carry on.
Like I mean, the most obvious cause is justice because it will be dealt in the end. So that's kind of easy.
I think okay, fair. You want to do it in that way, fine. I won't stop you, but for me, I will wait. 我会就地正法. That means on the spot, I will call the teacher. Of course, I won't do that. Teacher, Xingren, Yifan copy. I won't do that like that lah. Correct. I'll call teacher. Come. Teacher, I think on the second row, the third student is copying. Maybe I suspect. Can you please keep an eye on him? Correct. Talk softly. Okay. I sharing with you because sometimes in invigilations, I do see student cheating. To me, Xingren, cheating is a no thing. If these small things that student can do like that, remember recently got this Malaysian guy who scanned about $10 million. Okay, who used the 租房子 rent out house to take people's ID to do that. So 你有听过这个 story 吗？新人 Once upon a time, this boy was stealing things. Then he whispered to the mother. The mother say, never mind, it's only a pencil. Then second time he steal a chicken. Never mind, it's a chicken. Then by the time he's adult, he go and kill someone. Then the 法官大人 say, do you have anything to say? Yeah, I would like to talk to my mother's privately. So that he asked the mother to come nearer, and he bite off his mother's ear. So I think, sorry, Xingren, I have to admit, when I was in primary school and secondary school, I also copy in 听写 and spelling. I also cheat in class. So, but 真的不好过。一波真的不好过。Just to please my mom, but at the end after that, when you sleep, it's like 好像做亏心事. I don't think it's right. I'm sharing you honestly. Okay, 我也是有 feel 过嘛，对吗？人生就是 out 的。So after that, I decided no, fear means fear. Because this will last you for the rest of my life. Alright, I cannot. And now somehow I'm a teacher. I don't think it's right. 对吗，于凡 ？Right, 医师对吗？ Right. I think it's not right to do that. So I honestly, I cannot accept it. Because it's all about issue, the D factor.
It's to give you 101% devotion to whatever you intend to embark on and your passion in doing something you like to do.
So actually, before you derive your D, your A, B, C, D, you must build a good attitude, behavior, and characters, all refer to discipline. Later, we'll ask you, is determination or discipline, which one is more important? Xingren, your E, please.
Excellent. Is where at the end of your results, you will achieve an extraordinary lifelong learning medal of infinity.
So you see, Xingren, you saw those North Korea general, right? Got a lot of badges, right? A lot of badges on their, the military or general. They got a lot of badges on their uniform, right? These are all the matters, means excellent, right? Then they will get it correct now. They don't anyhow give people. These are the general who went to the war, who fight, who come back, who win the war, put a lot of medal on their uniform. Xingren, if you have a ye like that in okay, fighting with the Japanese and won series of battle, I tell you, you are proud, man. And this has happened to Lin Mo-sen. You know it's Lin Mo-sen, right? The Singapore war hero, Major General Lin Bo-sen. He is the one who did 163还是136部队163部队是吧 Okay, he is the one who is you should need to know this because this is got to do history. You will be doing this history in your Sec 2. You may have a chance to go and visit 他的那个 tomb site Clarke Quay. Major General Lin Bo-sen is a guy who did not betray his comrades. Okay, and guess what? When his grandson or great grandson become the officer, or was it one of the general in Singapore, he's taking care of the Safety, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remember correctly. I respect him. And when I was in my national service, when I was doing my national service in the army, when I visited the national library, the military library inside the military, I saw his portrait. 他的像 very big. It's quite big. It's about maybe 10 meters tall or 5 meters tall. It was so big and so huge that when I look at him, I have to show my respect. And every time I visit the tombs, I will really bow to him because of his. 他就像新人，就像我的偶像关羽。你懂谁是关羽吗？哇，他就很像关羽这样。真的可以为了兄弟两道插什么插背还是插刀？ But this is something I want to share. Excellent. Never give up your own ABCD. Why? Because this ABCD is very important in your next many years or even the rest of your life. Agree or not, Xingren? Do you realize that ABCDE is very important? Okay, in your life. And do you know when you go to secondary, when you are in secondary school, when you got a D and E, it's very lousy, right? Xingren, correct? When you get a C, it's even worse, right? But do you know, children, when you are in university, the D is the best than the A. Do you know that? What do you think? You don't know? Tell you.
Yeah, I agree. D is better.
Okay, what is the D stand for?
Discipline.
No. So far, nobody got it correct. See whether if you look on 你读大学, Yu Fan, Yi Shi, Xingren, Han Ling, Tian Yu, and Yi Bo, when you're in university, if your professor give you a D, you must really shout and say, yeah, emotional, no damage. Okay, trust me, emotional, no damage, because D is better than A. No, I'm serious. Seriously, can you think of the D now? Quick. Yi Shi, 可以吗？可以想到吗？
想不到嘞。
我给你再一个暗示它 end with a
Devotion.
N inside 個 T 啦，你再找啊，天佑
Devotion.
Determination.
No， 哪里有一個 professor 給你一個 exam 他 mark 你的 exam paper， 你的 thesis 給你 ，Well done， 天佑 ，You are determination 。Are you ready？
Detergent？
Detergent？ Detergent 是那個洗衣粉的 detergent。
对啊，洗衣粉。
Distinction。
切。
Job.
Distinction.
So I'm just gonna leave,
One of my student, Xingren, he's an autistic boy. Okay. He got NUS or NTU degree, math degree. He's a crazy guy. You see, when you tell him 1.735 times 2.1, you have to use calculator, right? Straight away, 10 seconds, he can give you the answer. Seriously. 10 seconds, he can tell you 1.75 times 2.1, he can give you an answer within 10 seconds, flat. I'm telling you the truth. He's an autistic boy. He got distinction in math in NUS, Yifan, but he still cannot find a job. A bit stupid on this society. Just because 他是 autistic. 很可怜哦. But later now he found a job.
Sure,
he
it's the
found a
same
job.
thing as being racist.
Not racist, he's a Chinese.
No, I mean, I say like it's the same thing as being racist. Like how if you are sometimes people might not give you
well said.
Things as white. Yeah.
Xingren, don't all of you here, don't be this kind of people. Okay, and now he's now working in one of the Japanese software firm. He was one of the designer for Go GrabFood. He's one of the designer programming for GrabFood, and then he was being hunted in Japan. Before he, Xingren, before he can't find any job, you know what I do? I asked him to teach a few of my students, including my younger son, math. And after when he went to interview, Xingren, people ask him, so Mr. Kenneth Ng, his name is Kenneth Ng. If you all really need math help, tell me. Okay? He don't really charge people. He don't mind do for free. Seriously. As long as you love maths, he will go all the way out to help you. And a few of my students now is his student, Xingren. So he said, Mr. Kenneth, so far, what have you done? So the first thing I see is say, oh, I'm helping Uncle Raymond, one of my tutor, to teach math. So very surprising that an autistic boy or an autistic young man can teach some student math. Autistic cannot very low EQ one, right? It's EQ, right? They don't like to see eye to eye with you one. Okay, and I do love to work with autistic children. They are very honest, sincere, and pure, to be honest with you. So they are the excellent people in my heart. Okay, you might think that outwardly they look very dirty, very untidy, but to be honest, their heart is purest. You agree, not, honey? Right? They don't like you, they'll tell you, honey, I don't like your face. Not like other people say, oh, honey, you are very nice. Wow, you're so good, you're so handsome, but behind, 天佑啊，你懂这个翰林啊，像是猪这样，真难看的。天佑，你知道吗？翰林很烂，然后有些人在你的背后讲你坏话，对吗，翰林？These are people is really a hypocrite. Agree not? So these are the people.
Wait, ain't it pronounced hypocrite?
Sorry?
I pronounce it as hypocrite.
No, it's not hypocrite, it's hypocrite. Confirm. It's not hypocrite, it's hypocrite. Well, anyway, you learn something. Like the day you helped me to pronounce the facade, right? For sure. Okay. So thank you, everyone. So we finish out this ABCDE Xingren. Please do not share with your classmate every time, especially now I need to share this ABC. In fact, I got this golden A to Z personal performance to share with you next round. But I think I have to stop here to share with you more important thing. That is this one here. What is this? This is the one. Yeah. Okay, quickly, discipline and determination, their role in your success. Okay, so how do we link our ideas to the point in essay? That's today's lesson. How do we link ideas to a descriptive essay? So it's called link ideas. So by doing that, look at this one here. Can you read to the class, please? The questions has been, so discipline, determination. Before, Tian Yu, 等一下, once Tian Yu finish reading this, I want each and every one of you tell me which is more important. Is it discipline or determination? Okay, ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Discipline and determination, their role in your success. The question has been asked since the dawn of time. What makes some people more successful than others? The question has not escaped the attention of research, and a new study offers integrating insights into 2 key ingredients for success. A, discipline. B, determination. Duckworth and Grove, 2014. Discipline
Okay.
is
Excuse me, when you see this Duckworth and Grove, is actually they copy these 2 words from some of the research. Xingran and all of you, when you're doing your thesis in your, especially for IP students, when you're writing this kind of things, you need about 10 books to read. And after within that 10 books, some of the points that are very good. Besides being, you know, it's plagiarism, right, Xingran? Yeah, you cannot plagiarism, right? You cannot say,
Isn't
oh,
it
this is from you.
plagiarism?
Some pronounce it plagiarism. It's correct, I know. For me, I pronounce plagiarism. So what happened now, Xingran? You have to copy down. This is not said by me. I read this book. This person say that, so you have to put that. Some even put the page. This person and put the page, and even the year, as mentioned here, and even the EST. ERT or EST, I can't remember. Means there are more than, let's say this, there are more than 2 authors. So the author must be there, the page, the year. Okay? Remember that, because at the end of your essay, you have to put the appendix, which are the books that you read. So the professor or the lecturer will go in and check to make sure the plagiarisms or not plagiarisms is not done by you. Carry on, Tian Yu.
Okay. Discipline is the ability to control attention, emotion, and action in the presence of distraction. Determination is the relentless pursuit of a major goal regardless of setbacks and failures. Discipline and determination are strongly related, but not synonyms. Some people, for example, have high levels of self-control and masterfully handle temptation, but they do not pursue a dominant goal with passion or perseverance. Others are doggedly determined, but easy scamper to distraction that deflect attention and energy from their goal. Understanding how goals are spiritually.
But easily succumb to distractions that deflect attention and energy from their goal. Understanding how goals are hierarchically yes.
Organized clarifies how discipline and determination are related but distinct.
So hierarchy, the word hierarchy means right now is like positions. 就是说, in the ranking.
Actually.
Yeah, it's in ranking.
It's like a pyramid, and then there are people at the top and then there are people at the bottom.
Yes, correct. The rankings, okay, hierarchically. Organized clarifies how disciplines and determinations are related but distinct. Carry on.
Okay, but distinct. Discipline entails aligning action. Aligning actions with any value goal despite momentarily more alluring alternative. Determination, in contrast, entails having and working assiduously
Assist Doris. Okay.
Towards a
Assist
single
Doris.
challenging primary goal through thick and thin on a timescale of years and even decades. Discipline and determination working in a tandem provides a potent path to success.
Working in attendance provide a potent path for success. You realize that this is just only the introductions of TenU. Okay, this is
This
just
entire thing is the introduction.
yes.
Okay, well, I'm
Good.
going back.
Good luck to you. Next year you're going to write like this in set 2, then set 3 worse, set 4. Okay, I don't mind writing like that. But you give me a math sums like Xingren got 20 apples. He give 5 apples to Han Ling, and the 15 apple divided by Yu Fan and TenU, and then gave 2 apples to Yi Po. How many apples does Xingren have? You know what I answer? I'm not Xingren, don't ask me. Go ahead, ask Xingren. Thank you, teacher. Technically, I'm not wrong, right, Xingren? Correct or not? Okay, so I don't like this kind of math, but this is really makes the difference. You know why? For me, let me tell you, I feel that discipline is more important. If discipline is not important, I will put the D as determination already. Correct now, Ifan? I will not put discipline. I will not put discipline there already. I will put determination. 对吗? I feel that discipline is okay. Wait for Yixin to come in. Hey, someone get out from here. Please tell me. Because I don't know. Yixin is not inside here. So to me, I think discipline is the most paramount important. Write down the word paramount. 最佳一等的. Okay, the paramount is most important because without disciplines, I think you cannot determine. So I got students that argue with me. Back to you, Ipo. Which one do you think is more important?
I think like determination,
Why?
because like once you have determination, you can like you're determined to like do something like that way, like you can like effectively like discipline yourself to like not be distracted and like focus on like a certain thing.
The key word is not to get distracted. 今天呢，一波啊，一帆，他很喜欢看到我唱反调啊。But nothing wrong. I like that. Okay. But to me, I will not agree because I find that discipline is like very important. Later I'll tell you why about study. Okay. Before I forget, I find that discipline is important. Yifan, have you Xingren, have you heard of this? Okay, so Dr. Xingren, Dr. Chen Hanling, Dr. Yi Shi, Dr. Yifan, Dr. TenYu, and Dr. Yi Po, what disciplines did you study in Maxon School? Xingren, you're like, huh? Discipline? I know.
That's an amazing question.
No, seriously. When you are in university, the people will ask you, what disciplines are you embarking on? So if let's say all of you are in the Maxon School, they'll ask you, Xingren, what discipline are you doing? Or Xingren say, I'm disciplined in heart. Then Hanling, what you discipline? I'm disciplined in brain. Yifan, what you discipline? I'm disciplined in vital organs. 你懂意思吗? The word discipline means 就是说你 focus on what of the part of the things. Get the idea? So TenYu, if they say, TenYu, what discipline are you doing in law? So you say, oh, I'm doing discipline in commercial banking law. That means you are specialized. In other words, 明白吗? So when they say, what discipline are you in university? You don't get answer like that. Discipline, yeah, every day I'm very disciplined. I go to lecture, I never late for my lecture. So I'm very disciplined. 不是这个 answer. So when people ask you discipline, 就是你在 focus 在 specialize 哪一个科目，明白吗? Don't use the word discipline. So now you understand why I say discipline is more important than determination. Okay, get it? So this is my way. TenYu, which one is your word?
My word, must pick one.
Yeah.
I think to me, there's determination.
Why?
Okay, so you need to have like determination is similar to motivation. So you need to have like something like you need to be determined.
Can you be very determined not to shake your chair left and right now? Because I see until I blur already. Can you be disciplined and sit down and determine what you want to say? Thank you.
Okay, so I think that
He just got destroyed.
why me? But okay. So determination is more important than discipline because that if you do not have like the determination to do something, then you probably never even start the task or finish the task. However, 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 discipline isn't that bad either. But I still think determination is still the strongest.
Thank you, sir. Well said, well said. That means you are determined to motivate to complete a task with a strong discipline right now. Well said. You see? Well said. One more time. You are determined to motivate yourself to complete a task with discipline. Issue your turn.
Well,
Which one do you think discipline or determination is important to you?
discipline actually.
Okay, where's why?
It's like discipline is a bit like motivation, like for just now the AIN. Then the determination is like the aspiration, you know.
Wow.
So I think like if you have discipline, disciplination, then you will be able to work hard and learn and success in things you want to do. Instead of just having determination, you know.
So you must have a disciplined mind 啦，对吗？
Yeah.
有一个规律，对吗？有一个策略，对吗？一个规律来做一样事情，对吗？就不要半途而废，对吗？
是。
只要有事，只要有事者，什么铁棒磨成针的，只要有 something like that, right? Well, that okay, something like that, right? 于帆，只要有信心，铁棒磨成针，对。So it's discipline, well done. You say well done. Okay, Yifan, your turn.
I would also choose discipline because when you are disciplined to yourself, you can force yourself to do something like study. And when you are disciplined to yourself, you can be determined on doing something.
That's all?
Yes.
Wow. Yifan, you remind me of 少林寺18罗汉。那个新少林寺 ，seriously， 你没有看过新少林寺那个中国那个新少林，这个不是 the movie called 新少林寺 where 那个成龙跟刘德华做的，拍那部戏有吗？没有啊 ？Can you go and watch that movie 啊 ？It's very nice. It's so touching 啊 ！Seriously， 我佛慈悲，放下屠刀，立地成佛。The discipline you see those 少林寺啊。I think, Xingren, you see, whether in sport, in martial art, in anything, it's all about strict discipline. With the discipline, you come your determination to complete a task. Without strong discipline in your mind, in your body, in the spirit, the 3-in-1, 三合为一. So it's the mind, the physics, and your okay, one more time, it's your mind, is your physics and your spiritual. Spiritual 就是你 believe to the spirituals. Without these 3 disciplines, you cannot determine to compete, to learn. 你懂一阳指吗 ？You do see the 少林寺 the 和尚可以用一只 finger 可以站起来的。Okay, I don't.
Okay, let's just say that it is not possible.
No. It's only we all Chinese people, the 少林寺 is possible. It's all about disciplines. With the disciplines you
I've seen people do with 3 fingers before, but apparently based on science, 1 finger is almost impossible.
Bruce Lee used 2 fingers to do push-up.
Yeah, 1 finger on each hand.
Yes, you see, that's why.
Yeah, but the point is his legs on the floor.
Yeah, but if you and I use 1 finger, we will fracture our finger already.
Instant. I wouldn't even be able to put my hand on the ground with it.
Sorry,
Let me try right now.
No, I'm not being. Don't please. Don't. Oh my goodness, Xingren is going to break his finger. Okay, I ever did it with my 3 fingers. That was 20 years ago. But now Yifan, I cannot even 5 fingers. I also break myself. Okay, so thanks to Yifan, it's about discipline in sports and martial art. So give me an idea. Okay, Hanling.
The question has been asked since the dawn of time.
No. I'm asking you, discipline or determination. Why are you reading that?
Wait, I thought you told me to. Okay, so
Yeah, what is your, which one is more
my
important?
personal view, discipline. I like that myself a lot.
Because you're a Boy Scout, right?
No, like I mean that's one of the partial reasons why I joined Scouts. But you see, the determination factor, I personally think that it's something that everyone has. Determination isn't hard to like learn, practice, or gain because every single part of your life requires that determination. Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, you have to exercise to succeed in the end. But not everyone has discipline.
Very true. Agree. So I agree with you that determination is a, can you write down, Han Ling? Determination is like a part and parcel, a process that you are determined. So for example, you are determined to get a degree, but some of them might determine to get a degree, but he has no discipline to complete the degree. Yes, correct. So I'm disciplined to marry a rich girl, but I'm not disciplined enough to work hard to marry a rich girl. Example, sounds very wrong, Ifan. It's like, doesn't make sense. So in other words, like I'm determined to be my own boss. Okay. But are you disciplined enough to wake up every morning 4 or 5 o'clock to learn from the Sifu how to cook? Like for example, I want to be an own boss, a chef. 明白吗? I determined to be a chef. Yes.
I like chefs.
Huh?
Backup career. A chef. Being a chef is a backup career plan for me.
Okay, good. So you see, you are determined to be a chef, right? Are you disciplined enough to learn all the kind of how to cook, how to do all these things, right? The discipline. Well
Yeah,
done.
I'm already doing that.
Good. Xingren, your turn. Last but not
Attempting
least.
to at least.
Well done, Hanlin. Xingren, what about you? Determination or discipline?
I think discipline is more important. Because I believe that like we can't be determined if we don't have like discipline. I believe that because like discipline is to like focus on the thing that needs to be done. So I believe you should have the spiritual discipline first, like to focus first so that you can be like determined.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay. So what it means by discipline is a kind of a process that you must complete your task regardless, right now, regardless of any obstacle they come across. So when you come with all these obstacles, that means you are disciplined enough to complete your journey. And then from there, this is called the process where you add out to your determinations to complete it. Okay. So now look at this one. What is the difference between determinations and what is the difference between disciplines? Now, has a noun, okay, this is one. Is that discipline is a controlled behavior, you see? While determination is the act of determining or state of being determined. Yifan and Han Ling, are you there? So by looking at these two things, discipline is a controlled behavior. Remember my ABC. So you see, I'm right to say that disciplines come in after you got your ABC, your attitude, your behavior, and character. That's why that is a discipline. So your discipline control your attitude, control your behavior, control your character. And that's why you're devoted to have the determination to complete an excellent result. Okay, has a verb is to train. Look at the difference here. I sent this to you. So please read it through. Okay, just a quick one. A control behavior is self-control, the act of determining what you're supposed to determine to do, what you want to do. But like what Han say, I want to be a chef. I determine to be a chef. But
That's
I'm
my
not
backup career plan.
Example, I'm just giving an example. Okay, so Han say, I want to be a backup plan. I want determined to be a backup plan to be a chef. But later on, he may not have the discipline enough to be a chef. Maybe when he grow older, he decided to, I'm not going to do chef. I want to do something else. So he might change his discipline to other things, right? So there's a word, right, Xingren, you are right, and enforce compliance or control. So it's a force. And not only force, you say you force yourself. So it's not force, it's to enforce that. Right now, to enforce, to enhance, and to ensure a strong discipline. Then you can get your excellent result. Right? Do you see that most of the time in China Olympics, like the table tennis, the badminton, the diving, the gymnastics, and what else? You realize most of the sport in Olympic, mostly China and US and Russia, because of the strong discipline, they won most of the medal. But I just realized that I feel very bad. No? How come so many sports? How come China cannot play football well? Oh, and football was invented by China. Do you know that? No?
Yeah.
And then, come on, man. And then China invented gunpowder and end up the Amo using it. Huh? Funny, leh. What's all the Chinese invention become 别人在用啊? So it's all about, is it discipline or determinations? I don't know. Okay. So just talk about a bit here. Okay, is that which is determined upon result of deliberation, purpose, conclusion, and form. So when this is a conclusion, means through the process of discipline, you're determined to get a good result. That's what it meant. Further explained here is that, okay, there's a punishment to train or not. Okay, so in the army, in the police force, or in any of the uniform group you are in now in secondary school, it's all about punishment and praise, because it's to determine your rank.
So let me just correct that real quick. It's about punishment. Full stop.
No, I disagree. There is no such
We had a uniform parade on Wednesday. It was just punishment.
The punishments result you because you fail to do certain things, bro. Then later on, when you get older, you understand that an instructor will punish you. It's not for the fun to punish you. Seriously. Under the laws and rules and regulations and the doctrines of uniforms, you don't punish a soldier, a subordinate, without a proper rules and regulations. And you maybe that person, can I use the word on Xing Ren and how they and Tian Yu, Yi Bo, Yi Fan, and Yi Shi, the person who did not adhere and abide by the rules, that's why he is being punished. Once you adhere and abide and adjust to the rules and follow accordingly and allow the rules to follow through, then there's no punishment. If you say punishment, then where got the people got general, got major, got captain, got lieutenants, got sergeant, got staff sergeants? It's through a lot of disciplines, a lot of training, and a few punishments, some of them. Or in fact, punishment might be because they did the wrong things. They might jeopardize their team. See, so you see the word scrutinize. Discipline is about scrutinizing through a person to make sure that spiritual, the mental, and the physical 3-in-1 is powerful enough to be a very motivated, aspire, and inspire athlete, for example. Okay, so we talk a lot of this. You can realize that is to impose order on someone, you see. So discipline is to impose order on someone. So it's not really punishment. But because that particular soldiers or particular uniform groups member did not use the A and A, adhere and abide on the rules, all right? And then this is all about drill, seriously. All right, discipline is about drill. That means it's not, it's not practice make perfect. It's perfect practice make perfect. You can practice 100 times, but you never hit the bullseye. You know what's a bullseye? 一针见血。你可以一天可以 practice 上很多次。Take for example, 岳飞 you know who is 岳飞 right? 也是我的 cousin Okay, 什么人都是我 cousin Han Ling is like, wow, please uncle, who else is not your cousin? Donald Trump is not my cousin.
Oh, okay. That's reasonable, you know what I mean?
So, okay, come back to Yue Fei. Before he become the most powerful general, he trained about 1 year of his physique. The master drilled him to carry the pail of water up and down the hill for 1 year until he managed to shoot an arrow with bow and arrow. Okay, seriously. Right? You know why Yue Fei is so important to me, Xing Ren? Okay, no joke. You know why? 因为他是在宋朝因为我的 surname 是宋。于帆 cannot take it. LOL 因为我是宋吗？唐宋叶明清对吗？我的宋朝，岳飞是在我的朝代，而且听过岳飞庙吗？你听过杨家将吗？杨门女将吗？ All these are heroes, no? They drill through. So to me, I'm sorry, whoever choose determination, maybe you can make up your mind to change to discipline. Okay, I leave it to you. I'm not saying you're wrong. Okay, let's go through this little exercise now. This is the exam. I repeat, exam. I repeat, exam. Do it now. Now, excuse me, this is different from your secondary school where you got only 2 tick. This one can be have more than 5 ticks.
Wait, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Precisely. This is test for the, for those people who want to go to US and study, or the Canada, the TOEFL, it's SATs, not SEX, it's SATS, SATS. Those people who want to go to US and study lah, they have to go through this kind of test. Ready? Let's go.
Yeah, wait, how do I do this? How do I do this?
Read the text about how the Wright brothers carry out the first successful flight. Some of the lines are correct. Some have a word that shouldn't be there. Write these words in the box next to the line. If the line is correct, put the tick in the box. The first 2 lines have been done for you. Realize that these 2 already done for you already. So children, let me close it first. Children, Yifan, Tian Yu, Han Ning, and Yibo, Yishu, you all do editing in school, right? Express is 2 tick, correct now? 10 sentences, and then you complain, wow, so difficult. So difficult, 2 tick, this one, okay, good luck to you, you see, Hami? Don't complain now.
Oh my gosh. Wait, they didn't even give you the number of ticks that are supposed to be. They just give
Yeah,
you have to tick.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
clever boy lah. Do it now lah. Airplanes have changed, so the have, okay, airplanes have changed the way people travel in. So the have, so take away. Airplanes change the way people travel. So take away the have. So airplanes change, no need to have change. So airplanes change the way people travel in the 20th century. Flying has become the dominant, so it's take the whole sentence number 2 is take. Okay, dominant forms of travel just over long distance, the era of. So if you think the word long is not necessary, then you take out and put the long here. If you think the travel is not necessary, then you put the travel here. If you think the form is not necessary, you put the form here. A bit tricky, how you find. So if you complain about editing in school, this is even worse. You find I got my student want to whack me. 真的要打我, Uncle, can you don't let me do this one next time? I feel like punching your face. Why? Say, wow, I cannot take it. It's ridiculous. 是真的，他这样跟我讲话哦，一凡，真的。我到现在在Poly Year 2了 ，very cute。This is definitely not for express student one.
Wait a minute. Wait, sure, didn't we do this before?
You done it before?
Yeah, I like me and Xiangyu like most probably done it before.
See whether you can get it better than last time.
Okay. Last time I think I got like 3 mistakes.
Wow. So this one should be better, huh? The reason I bring this because it's talking about success and failure for the person who built this. Oh my goodness. Ah, I just received a police report, another man slashing a woman. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I don't think you would love to
Now?
see that. Yeah, I just
Holy
received.
shit. Why is there so many?
Yeah, and this one is really bloody, okay? I think if you not ready,
Aiyo.
don't watch it. I was like, wow, horrible, man. The way he's 男人砍女人呢，砍到真的整身都是血。My goodness.
Holy
nuts.
shit.
Whew.
I mean, I'm not afraid of blood. Like, I see blood every day. But yeah, it's still pretty brutal.
It's a bit nuts. This guy even want to chop off her head. Yeah, what happened? In fact, 5 person attacking him and yet he's still not scared. Okay, are you done?
I sent it to you in the WhatsApp chat.
No need to send Google Doc, but thank you so much for your answer that you sent. That is today, no. A woman was allegedly slashed in Liang Xia Street. Oh my goodness. In Bugis. Okay. I will stop here and ready to show the answer. Siren, are you ready to read to the class? Okay for you? Ken?
Yeah,
Good. Let's go. Okay,
with the whole thing. Oh,
halfway through, I will get this Yufan to read. So, okay, so why not you do this? 1 to 8 will be by you, 9, 10, 11, 12 will be by Yufan, 13, 14, 15 later we'll see how. Okay, let's go. Airplanes.
airplanes have changed.
So change, take a word that have.
Okay, airplanes changed the way people traveled in the 20th century. Flying has become the dominant form of travel over long distances. The era of aviation started at the beginning of the 20th century, when two brothers, Paul
Ovier and Wilbur.
and Wilbur Wright,
So their surname is Wright. That's why it's called the Wright brothers. Lucky it's not the Left brothers. The Wright brothers. Do you know their surname called Clearwaters?
They were never wrong. That's why.
Yes, they got surname
Clearwater?
called, they were surname called Peter Clearwater.
He sounds like a pretty clean guy.
And then if there's people called Peter Rice, R-I-C-E, Rice. 真的有人姓米 R-I-C-E. Okay, carry on. But built.
Built the first functioning airplane. At that time, people could build gliders, but nobody could make a plane with an engine fly.
Yes, so you take out the words. You realize this is to take out the words, not to change the words. No, a bit easy, right? If you look at it, to me, I find it's easier than to change. Right, right? Depends. Some of them they will to change the tenses. So you tell me whether this is easier or the one you're doing editing in your school is easier. All right. So right. Anyway, thank you so much, Siren. So this is the first part that you see, they never give up, they find a way. So is it determinations or desire? Or wait, I add one word. Is it discipline, determination, or desire to complete what today we have the aeroplane, the Boeing 747, 777, or things like that. Okay, back to you, Yifan.
Every attempt failed and planes crashed down. In 1903, the Wright brothers built a model plane in their bicycle shop and tested it over in a wind tunnel, which they also built themselves.
Wow. Carry on.
Then they often head to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, a place which was known for its strong winds.
So it's a Kitty Hawk. They then often headed to Kitty Hawk. I like the way they name this place. Kitty Hawk is similar to the Red Indians. You know what's the Red Indians? 不是那个印度人，我们的新加坡印度人哦。The real Indians is the one the native in US 啊，那个所谓的
印第安人，
啊，什么人？
印第安人。
啊，印第安人，对，印第安人。So Kitty Hawk is like similar. You know what is Tomahawk, right? You know what is Apache, right? Apache is the group of people. 印第安人。Apache is actually a group of people. 一般是一种好像你懂阿里山人啊，在台湾有阿里山人对吗？在中国也是苗族人对吗？他们叫做苗族人。所以这个Apache, in fact, Singapore the helicopter names the helicopter called the Apache. So 在印第安人 Apache 这个族人
Apparently, I used to pronounce it as Apache. I learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's Apache. They pronounce as Apache. So these Apaches are Yifan and Yishu. They are a strong Greek Indians. When they go and kill and attack, they are just like the Gurkhas. 就是you know the Spartan army 呢 ？The Spartan army 就是他们很凶猛的，他一来就是给你死的，他没有留活口的。So that's why they are being categorized as a fierce tribes. That's called the Apache. 他们的头发是一条线这样的。You go and type the word Apache, A-L-P-A-C-H-E, Apache. Okay. So let's who's then? It's pronounced as North Carolina. Okay, it's not they pronounce as North Carolina, a place which was known for strong winds. Thank you, Yishu. Thank you. Your turn.
Line 12 right?
Sorry.
Line 12 right?
The plane.
Oh,
对了 the
plane
plane.
was called the plane called the Flyer had an engine and wooden propellers. On a cold December day, Olive climbed into the plane and has
No, don't need, take away the
and
has.
started the engine.
Yes.
Yeah. After rolling on the ground for a few seconds, the plane finally took off and stayed in the air for 12 seconds. It became the first flight in aviation history.
Yes. You see, so it's actually they are disciplined enough to build a plane. So which one? Can we use this one? Is it the aspiration, inspiration, and motivation? I think it's more to the
A combination
inspiration.
of all three, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely all three. It's about aim. But which one I like, you should say, which one is going to prioritize? Your M first, your I first, or your A first? To me, I always think it's the I first. You're inspired to fly. But what motivates you to fly is you need to find something to work on it. So is it discipline or determination again? I think there's a series of failure, right? 他们 fail 了，最后 successful. The 12 second is quite long, no? 12 seconds, you think about it, it's quite long. Can fly like that. Then slowly from 12 seconds to hours now, you see. Now they can, you see, hey, by the way, the China astronaut come back already now. As a China astronaut come back already, they were in the
I'm not sure, but like
space, right?
I
170 days left. I think they are back already. See, this is the longest space explorer or space what do you call research that mankind has. I don't think so far US or Russia has been doing that, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So that is something new. Okay, coming from a country that people has been 100 years ago was say that 东亚病夫the weakening of the East. Today, who is weakening? 风水轮流转. Okay, Yibo, how many got correct out of 20? No, that is 21, right? So my 19, out of 19, how many got it correct? Yibo, can you type your answer and show to the class, please? If you can.
Sure, for which question?
No, this one, 全部你有几个对？
Oh, so my total results, right?
Yes.
So close.
Okay,
I
can you
wanna die.
okay, 一波19. No, total is 19, not 20. 19.
That means I got all correct.
Oh, all correct, You took out everything,
Yeah.
Well done.
Yo.
Better than last time, Well
Yeah.
done. So 你成熟了. So is it discipline or determination, 一波 you tell me now.
both.
No，哎，你死都不要承认哦，你死都不要承认是 discipline 哦。
Yeah, move down, move down. I need like after 12. So okay.
Is it right? Okay. 新人 how many?
16.
Okay, good. Not easy, right? Siren?
Fine.
Do you find it easy? Very tricky.
I think 16.
Yeah.
16.
Very tricky. Yeah. So remember, this is the things. Like certain words of this one will help you to understand why when come to learn English, certain words is redundant, certain words is agreeable to put in. I feel that certain word is starting wrong to put it inside, but this is their practice, okay? So Han Ling, how many you got correct? Thank
10
you.
apparently.
Yishi?
I was a bit nervous, then I was like, am I right to take it off? Then so that's why I got a bit more wrong. I got
Just tell
12.
me how many you got correct. Thank you. How many got correct? 于凡，你看到仪式的背后
Yeah, I got it.
那个 wallpaper 哦，诶不见了。哦，刚才你看那个就是在古代哦 ，this group of people is called the Spartan army. Okay, when they fight, a lot of soldiers are very scared of them. Okay, every children when they are born 7 years and above, they have to go for this kind of military training. So Singapore had this group of people called the Gurkhas from Nepal. So these are the soldiers 就是敢死队来的。在二战的时候，他跟日本鬼子打的时候，日本鬼子都会打输给他们。So they are so strong with that. Okay. So can you just tell me your score? Can you how many?
16.
Thank you. Who else has not tell me yet? Yifan. Okay, thank you. Yishi.
As some people
Okay.
would say, it's a skill issue.
Yishi, how many?
13.
So Yibo, after second try, it's all about because you are determined to do it right, to get all correct, right? But because I find that it's your discipline to make sure that I'm disciplined. This time I know I've done it before. I want to make sure I get it correct. So you're very disciplined by looking to every single sentence to make sure you're determined to get it correct. So do you realize that it's all about discipline first? Okay, you may disagree with me now, okay, as far as concerned. I feel that you must have a strong discipline first before you can determine what you want to do. If you don't have the strong discipline, you cannot carry out your devotions about it. That's how I feel. So Yishu, how many got correct, my dear? So I close already.
Wait, I say already.
You say man, 你有讲吗？我没有看到你。
I got say twice.
你讲几次？你没有写下来吗？几个
13.
？13啊？哦 ，OK， 对不起，
13.
是我的错，我没有听清楚。Okay, next one, I would like you to take note about 为什么没有了？how come 不见了？ Okay, this is also your homework. Remember I told you. So you have what is your aspiration, what is your inspiration, what is your motivation, and so what is your 3 main reasons to feel in life? You are supposed to write this essay, 3 main reasons. Okay, you must give me your introductions, your reason number 1, reason number 2, the reason number 3 for failure. Okay.
Wait, so this entire thing is one composition or
Yes.
it's 2 separate ones? Oh, okay.
2 separate compositions. You are absolutely right. Only for this class. Tomorrow you will not see this kind of questions unless I change my mind. The next question is, so what is your 1 main reason? Just only need 1 major reason. 1 reason will do that you are successful in life. So you can use to say, it's all about my aspiration. It's all about my inspiration. It's all about
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we live out, put in the work, put in hours, so we take what's all.
Sorry, what are you mumbling about? I can't hear you. I'm so you talk
It's
so
it's
fast.
the doing the Rock Johnson face off. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours, and we take what's ours.
That's right. That's right. So, like for example, if like you say the main reason is all about my discipline. Today, I'm very successful businessman. It's about honesty. It's about righteousness. It's correct. It's about trustworthy. It's about reliability. It's about righteousness. It's about rigorous. So this is to test you your choice of vocab words. Okay, this is not for express students. You will not see an express question like this. Mostly are for IP and IB. I repeat, IP and IB questions. So you have to seriously, before you embark for the next future of a few questions in your life, in your exam, in school, why don't now start think about what are the 3 major reasons that make you fail? But because of your one strong, very successful reason that eradicate or eliminate your 3 failures. Okay, right? Maybe your 3 failures is that number 1 for me, example, I'm very lazy. Okay, number 2, I fail to plan. Okay, number 3 is that I don't believe in waking up early in the morning. That's the 3 reasons. So the main reason I'm successful is that my discipline take away my 3 bad reasons, something like that. So it's a 2 separate. So total you got 5 essay. What is my aspiration? What is my inspiration? What is my motivation? What is the 3 main reason failure? And 1 is a main success. So total you have 5 essay to write. Okay, but the other 3 AIM the aim is only 80 words. You want to write more, I don't stop you. But this one is like maybe an essay already. It's about 5 paragraphs as per se. Okay, Ken? So that's about it. I hope you enjoy your